Fanchel Network Blades FTN, sharing spoils for two sides today. What are your thoughts?
I didn't think it was a very good game at all. I think Brighton came with a game plan. I think they succeeded. 5 minutes of bad defending. It's cost us 2 points. Not one of the best games I've seen, I must admit, sadly to say.
No, I mean, maybe that's got something to do with Brighton being down there fighting for their lives. They're going to come and make it difficult.
Absolutely, yeah. We always have trouble with the sides at the bottom because, as you say, they're fighting for their lives, they're fighting for their survival, and that's what they do. That's what they've got to do.
Brighton's defence, they're too big, they're too tall. Corners weren't working.
Bunch of tall guys. And you can't just play the same way all the time.
No.
But yeah, but good stuff.
Good stuff. I enjoyed the match.
Yeah. So in the end, happy with a point.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, would have liked 3,
points.
but happy with 40 points.
40 points, that's good.
40 points.
Yeah.
Should be safe now.
Progress from there.
Yeah.
Good.
I know we're 6th, and it's still nice to get 40 points on the board.
It's another point.
It's another point.
Critical.
And let's face it, at the beginning of the season, they were all saying we were nailed on to go down. We ain't nailed on to go down. We're staying here now. We're a fixture in the Premier League.
Shows how far we've come. We're disappointed to draw in the Premier League, so I mean, yeah, it's disappointing. It is still a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. It's not a bad result. We've got 40 points now at least as well, so we've got to that safety point on a pessimistic point anyway.
Seems to be the magical number, isn't it? What people were brandishing around, but they've worked hard for that, and there's could be a big surprise at the end of the season waiting, especially if it brings European football to Bram Lane.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we're still in a good chance, aren't we, with that as well. In the games like these today, if you're wanting to get to that position, they're the sort of games we have to be looking to win as well.
Huff and puff from United. I thought we played really well. Tried to peg them back, but they're a well-organised team, Brighton. There are no easy games in the Premier League, as everybody keeps telling us. So if we can't win, then we don't lose.
Well organised. I mean, the established Premiership side, So, I think a point. I think at the end of the day, both sides will be happy with that, really.
Yeah, it was an even game in a lot of ways, but I thought we had the possession, but they were well organised. They dug deep, and we just couldn't break them down. When we did get anywhere near, they threw bodies in the way, and we couldn't score. We just couldn't get that final goal. It could have gone either way, though. They had a couple of good chances themselves.
Yeah,
Brighton.
I mean, their plan was to make it difficult for United. They did that, but United hung in and dug deep, and they'll take a little bit of comfort from that. Obviously, we didn't get all 3 points, but a point in the right direction.
If you can't win, then you don't lose, and I'll take a point. That moves us possibly level on points with Spurs. I think they lost today.
That's correct.
So at the end of the day, it's a point.
Brighton played all right, but if I'm being honest with you, I think they just came for a draw. They didn't do anything special. Defended well. United had chances, but I wasn't impressed with Brighton. If they're playing like that, they're getting relegated.
Well, they're fighting for their lives, aren't they? So, they can't play open, expansive football, can they? For 90 minutes. They've got to sort of like take the chances, when it's possible.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to be adventurous. I mean, United, obviously the season we've had is just incredible. But I thought Brighton, they were very difficult to break down today. But having said that, I'll give them credit. It's a good point for them. But as for United, fans walking out, if they're disappointed with a draw, what next? Just tells you how far they've come.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we talk about expectations, don't we?
Honestly.
And people look at the fixture list and think it's 3 points straight away, but it's not as easy as that, is it?
Not in Premier League. I've always said it. Every match in Premier League is difficult. Whether you play a top side or a bottom side, every match is hard. I've been watching Premier League for 2 decades. Anything can happen in any match. But draw still all right for United. At least we didn't lose. If we lost, that would have been a bad result. But I'm just disappointed that seeing Tottenham lose to Chelsea, United couldn't get 3 points, because that would have put United in fifth place. And they still would have been 2 points behind Chelsea. But it is what it is. In terms of European football, United can still get there. Ain't over yet.
A few fans are saying they're kind of happy with a point today. I think, we sort of like spoil ourselves with getting used to, nicking a game later on, and it didn't happen today.
It didn't. We were, I thought we were a little bit unlucky, but a point's a good point. Last time I spoke to you, we just played Liverpool and we ended up losing 1-0 after playing well. So, you know, I think we've got to be grateful for what we've got. We've just the last 3 games, we've got 2 wins and a draw. So we're on good form. The team's playing well, they're attacking well, and I think we've got to be pleased. We've got to be pleased with the performance as much as anything.
Ben Osborne in the side today, was that a little bit of a surprise?
It was, yeah, it wasn't a surprise. First time I've seen him play. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot. Players have got to improve. I think Sanders could improve a lot. Saw him at first time down at Palace. That's like an home game for me because I'm from London, so this is an away game for me.
You say it's the pace of the game up here in the Premiership.
Yes.
He just needs to adjust and tweak, but you know, the more games he gets under his belt, I'm sure he's going to improve even more.
He played him for 80 minutes today. Yeah, he did well. He's got to bed in, and I think there's bright prospects for Sheffield United.
I felt Musset should have come on earlier, quite early, and yeah, I think with his pace would have made a big difference. Lundstrom should have started the game.
Who instead for? Who would you leave out?
Burke, definitely.
Definitely Berg.
Yeah.
I mean, paid a lot of
money.
Big sum
Yeah.
for that player. I mean, you know, there's no sort of guarantee anybody starting, but with current form, you reckon Lundstrom?
Yeah.
Just
oh, definitely from the last game, and when he came on there, the last probably 10 minutes, you could see the difference.
It was just frustrating, but it was brilliant. Good game, a really good game.
Good game,
yeah, a really good game.
Some fans were saying that Lundstrom should start. What are your views on that?
Ooh, I think Berger has got to get himself up to the pace of the Premier League. So
I agree with that, mate.
Maybe you're right, but you know, 2 or 3 more games, I think we'll start to see him shining through. You know, and Lundstrom, you poor bloke, you know. He's not done anything wrong, has he?
So. I mean, it's a big headache for Wilder, isn't it, really?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Starting 11 now.
Nice headache, though.
Yes, a nice headache to find.
Better than having nobody to put on, isn't it? So
exactly, you know, and the way they're going about their business, you know, it's a point. You know, people
I think it's
seem a little bit unhappy about that.
No, I thought it was a good game.
It was a good game. We just need a plan B though, because we did look good. We were going forward. We were getting down the wings, but it's a bit predictable sometimes.
So we've had a share of the spoils today. Sheffield United won. Brighton also scoring 1, and it was that guy Mupay who Sheffield United was interested in some time ago. But United have proved a big point today, even though it's just 1. Fanship Network, Blades, FTN.